What the hell is Sauce Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is that?
It's from Free Love, man.
North side, south side, east side, west side. Perfect. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink, what up Tenny, what up Ray Ray, what up Spitz, 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Strouds, Texas, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to.
Real quick, I'm not gonna make y'all wait the whole 5 minutes to count it, which is kind of fuck it up. It'll probably be like 2 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes or so. When this reaches like 2 minutes on this thing, we'll be ready to go live. So give me just a second till we get to rocking. And rocking like a cut-off stocking.
Issue. From the Rockies, the Strouds, Texas, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink, what up Tenny, what up Ray Ray, what up Spitz, 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Strouds, Texas, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. Perfect. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink, what up Tenny, what up Ray Ray, what up Spitz, 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the sauce line if you got an issue.
What's the motherfucking deal? My bad. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to Soft Sports. If you're not familiar with Soft Sports is a Houston, Texas Homer network. Means we're talking all sports, but mostly Houston. Give me like 30 seconds. Two things. One, yes, players do indeed fuck up. Shout out to Jack Triple, the motherfucking Pip, JBJ, J Mac, Purple Drink. What's the motherfucking deal? Is the stream showing? Let me know if y'all see the stream showing, because I want to make sure I'm on the right shit. Look, it might be sending me to a whole nother deal. I gotta make sure the sauce coming through. It ain't sending me to the whatchamacallit. It might be sending me to a whole nother, you know, it happens. You good? All right, bet. All right, let me do this real quick. And I gotta do two things. I ain't got no watch and I feel naked. Hold on. But we're gonna talk about CJ Stroud and new haircut. As y'all saw, I had to do the little face swap. The shenanigans to see how it looked. I see what I'm going for. I still got a whole lot of concerns. And we're gonna talk about those because I've seen on the video, like I didn't realize so many people had commented on it. I'm telling you, YouTube like suppresses comments. Because between the sauce and the den, if y'all don't know about the den, we'll talk about that later. Because I feel like going live in the den tonight again too. It was a good time last night, so we might do it again tonight too. So we only do an hour, so it ain't that big of a deal. Yeah. So I have to kind of go back and explain because there was a lot of new faces. I don't know where all the newer folks come from. People I guess who aren't familiar with how things kind of vibe around here. Let me get from off the game. Like I said, I done rearrange shit, and I don't like the setup. But then if I get too far back, y'all say y'all can't hear nothing in the mic, and it'd be too much shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get it all right one day. I'm gonna sit down and get it together. But you say new and improved, man. Look, I don't know, man. I don't know, and this is why. Like I'm gonna get into it after. Let me take care of this one thing. I promise. Like 30 seconds, and we getting live. Sauce Nation roll call. Shout out your side with pride. If you are from the greater Houston area, shout out your side. If you're not from the greater Houston area, shout out wherever you at. I'm gonna show you some love. Hit that like button. Hit the don't like button. I don't give a shit. Just do something. Like waste like 30 seconds. Don't go nowhere. I promise. These skills. What's the motherfucking deal? I promise. We're gonna talk some shit. We're gonna talk about some things too. We're gonna talk about the little Pro Bowl situation. And it's kind of neither here nor there, but we're going to talk about it. Give me just hold on. I promise. Can you still see me? Okay. I call your name. All right, now I feel whole again. Like I was feeling naked. I didn't feel right. So anyway, again, thank you for all tuning in this evening. So we had an emergency sauce yesterday. If you missed it, what I thought initially was AI. What I thought initially was was like some. What I thought initially was a joke, right? Like I thought somebody was like, I thought it was a lookalike, right? I thought it was some tomfoolery and shenaniganery going on around here. If you know, if you know the hold on, let me do this real quick. If you know the den lingo, but yeah, man, I thought it was a joke, and so I'm looking around. I didn't really pay attention to it, and then 2 or 3 people hit me, and they're like, "Honcho, what's going on with your boy Coleridge, man? He didn't went and chopped it up," and I got a lot of concerns, right? I got a lot of concerns. One of these concerns being, like, hold on, let me just take care of this real quick. One of the concerns being, why, right? And people say, well, he just wants a fresh start. He wants to do something. It's the same thing I was saying yesterday. Like generally you're going through something. That's the only time you chopping it up. You do and I don't keep hearing the noise, make me go activate. It's sleeper cell activate. But it's like it again. So what is it, right? Because you're going through some people say he needs a fresh start. A fresh start from what? If what you're doing is putting you on a trajectory of success, Because everybody's arguing with me, Honcho. You've been overreacting all season. You've been talking down on CJ. You've been negative about CJ. That's my favorite music. You've been hating on CJ. You've been, this, that, and the third. And and you've been saying like, oh, you've just been hating on him. You hating on him because he light skinned. You still mad about that shit. You still on that New Jack City shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Honcho, you tripping. You that's really what it is, Or you just hating on the nigga because he had dreads. You got dreads, and some new nigga in the comment asked me if I bought my fucking dread. Like, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me let y'all understand something, because people come in, they don't know what's going on. So all sports is one. It's not, if you come in here from some kind of super educational, look, when we get to round together, when we all get on schedule, we get us a good round table going on, you might get some of that, right? But this is mostly fandom. This is the place where it originated, where it was okay to say what you want to say when everybody else was afraid to speak the truth in the city. And when people didn't have no salt, when they didn't have no ideas, some of your favorites came and needed some ideas, they came and picked and plucked. And I'm not talking about nobody on the platform itself. I'm talking about people from outside platform. Y'all got to understand what this is. This isn't your friendly neighborhood Texans platform, right? Pro-Texan, always pro-Texan, but what's real. Anyway, I'm not even going to get into the rest of it. Those who know the OGs, people who've been around, if you're new to this, you're going to learn or you're going to burn. So anyway, you're saying you're going through something, but everybody's telling me, hey, bro, CJ's been good. CJ's been solid. CJ's really one of the better Texans quarterbacks that, have been out there. It's not like we got a smorgasbord or talent to really compare against. Like, when you only name 4 Texans quarterbacks when you talk about the Texans anyway. One is David Carr, because it started all off. And honestly, David Carr got fucked over. I don't care what people are like, David Carr sucks. No, David Carr got fucked over. Like, if y'all are going to complain about sacks Deshaun was taking, if y'all are going to complain about the sacks that CJ was taking, but yet try to talk about David Carr was in the worst situation out of any of these fucking quarterbacks. You're coming to a new franchise, right? You got this patchwork line. Guys that were supposed to be here don't show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are all trying to figure it out from the top to the bottom, from the top of the organization to the bottom, how this whole thing works. Everybody's a fucking rookie, right? And he got shell-shocked, and he just got to the point where it just didn't – it takes time to build a team. And the Texans were, it took them some time. If you've been here from the beginning, it took you some time, right? Like, yeah, there was no way for – he got probably like one of the worst luck of the draw. Like, to be the first quarterback for a franchise, and I forgot the specifics of it, but they kind of changed the rules when the Texans came into it. So we didn't start off as talented as some other expansion teams did when they came into the league. As you saw how, like – early on, like Carolina had a lot of success early on when they first kind of came in. And you've seen other teams, I'm not going to say the other ones, but not necessarily winning the big game, but, they were early on, they saw success early. It took the Texans a while to get there. But anyway, when we can talk about David Carr, who was like, he was fucked over. Like, David Carr was fucked over from the beginning. So you talk about him, but he's not really in that conversation. You talk about Matt Schaub, you talk about Deshaun Watson, and at this point right now, you talk about CJ Stroud. Of those three right now, drop it in the chat, right? Let's be honest, and I can't be looking to y'all get me off track. I got a point I'm gonna make, and then I'll go all ADD on y'all in a second. But of those three, where are you ranking CJ Stroud? And be honest, we're talking about on the field performance right now. If you had to go back and play that Patriots game again, right? And everybody's history being what it is, so you're not taking away Matt Schaub's pick six streak. You're not taking away, Coleridge's performance. We're gonna disregard the diddling of Deshaun because we're just talking about on the field stuff. Off the field, it was weird. But anyway, who are you taking, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who are you taking? If we're not going to talk Carr, right? Because even though I think Carr was talented, Carr never had a chance to have the pieces around him, right? So if you're gonna go in that game, who are you looking at? Where are you taking CJ 1, 2, or 3? Schaub, Watson, or Stroud, right? Again, it's not like a list that you have to contend with. Like, I mean, we can go get, there's a couple other names you could probably go get out there that y'all may have preference for. We can throw Case and we can throw Yates, but they didn't have like the longevity of the tenure. They weren't expected to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, I promise y'all, if I missed y'all, I ain't dish y'all. I miss y'all, I ain't dish you. You know, I try to show love to everybody. And so who else let that? Chill out, Rico, Oiler Titan. Let me see, Jonathan. Let me see, D Skills, JB. Let me see, Lloyd. Let me see, Voodoo. Make sure. Mitch, what's the motherfucking Roger, what's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. Kobe, what's the motherfucking deal? Right. Matt Schaub won, but I'm just saying overall, if you're taking the Matt Schaub had a mental something, right? And we never saw it. Y'all remember that? Like Matt Schaub, and it wasn't ever like Matt Schaub wasn't bad. Matt Schaub put up numbers. He had a lot of talent around him. He made things look good. He worked within the offense. Matt Schaub never tried to do more than what he was. CJ's the best QB skill. Rookie CJ or rookie Watson? 0 for rookie CJ, 1 for rookie Watson. Who are you taking right now? If you had to start it all over, right now, all accusations gone, all playoff games, everything, you just let's just take their rookie seasons only. Who are you taking? Are you taking rookie Watson? Are you taking rookie CJ? With the rest of this roster intact, the only thing we're changing, listen to me, the only thing we're changing, right? We're only taking rookie years. Right? And this is to be fair to CJ. This is to be fair to CJ. We're only taking rookie years. Same roster as you have now, everything that you have now. Who are you running into the season with, right? Who are you going into the season with? Rookie CJ or rookie Watson? And I say that, right, I know, and that's what I'm saying. But what you were saying before, remember that Seattle game? You know, like visual performance, me personally, I'm taking Watson, right? Visually, just from what you saw, if you give Deshaun Watson this defense, that Deshaun Watson, and rookie Watson was so raw, he was just raw. Like I think, things kind of after the injuries, things got a little different. Do I think that he improved as a reader? No, absolutely not. He was just athletic enough to excel, right? His athleticism is what he was significantly more athletic than CJ, right? Like, I think that maybe some recency bias is taking effect. I don't like Deshaun Watson. I was the first nigga off the Deshaun Watson train. Like I was the first nigga telling people this ain't it. Something then shifted. People were still hoping and clicking. I was the first one, right? And then people used to call hater sports, hater holiday. Them niggas over there be hating. Man, look, something ain't right with the dude. Whatever. Like the behavior, like that's what I say. I'm not gonna give y'all a whole bunch of analytics because I don't care about. I'm not a stat sexual. I don't care about all that shit. But when behavior changes, I notice people's behavior. I understand behavior. That's one thing I observe. Like, look, and it's just certain things, and it's something I've always been decent at, even from afar. Like, it's just certain little things. Like people were not all that different. You know what I'm saying? So getting back to that, like getting back to CJ, that's why my concern is. Like everybody's like, oh, CJ's doing good. He's good. You think he's doing good? Why does he feel like he need a fresh start? Right? No, I don't want no Archie Manning, bro. I don't know. No. Like, and this is another argument that we've been having. And again, a lot of people, and I've been seeing it in the comments, like somebody made a point saying they asked I think they said the brother or something like that. You got a bunch of Pro Bowl guys at the Pro Bowl, not CJ. CJ declined to go to the Pro Bowl. And I don't have no problem with him not going to the Pro Bowl. But, for what? For what? Why the fuck you gonna go? Like, that's all I do. Oh, you didn't go to the Pro Bowl. You like to see. For what? Motherfucker, for what? Why am I gonna go to the Pro Bowl? I don't deserve to be at the Pro Bowl. It was not Pro Bowl level play taking place. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was not Pro Bowl level activity coming from the CJ Stroud camp. So why would he be there, right? Like CJ's been the butt of joke. Who was it? JSN, right? They already talked about how he routed up Stingley and then dunked on the nigga, dunked on the ref is what they said. Then they asked him if you could, they talked about that clip. They hit us with a double whammy. They talked about that clip, and they're like, if any player that you could dunk on in the NFL, who would it be? Of all the players that you could pick in the NFL, all the defenders who you face and go against in the NFL that you could say that you'd like to dunk on, you pick CJ Stroud. Why would JSN pick CJ Stroud of all people? Right? Why? Right. No, but this is what people are telling you. Like, no, what I'm telling you, there's a connection. When you decide to move on from the lock commitment, right? And you make a decision, right? It's a different thing with braids. Y'all niggas don't be committed. Y'all be switching up shit every day. Once that shit actually start locking up, and it's like, all right, well, fuck it, I'm stuck. You stick with that. Men stick with that until something made, like in a major life change. What is the major life change that took place? Everybody, like I said, either you're telling me, because people disagree. I said that I think he's going through something. That's why he's cutting it. And, he's trying to find himself. All right, cool. People are saying, no, that's not it. It's a fresh start. But if it's a fresh start, what do you need a fresh start from if you've been doing okay? Right? Because the people are telling me it's just a fresh start, fresh look. It's just like the same people telling me that he's been doing good. He's been doing okay. He's been playing great, right? So I'm trying to understand. If you've been playing great, why would you deviate from the thing that's been working for you? You know what I mean? Right? Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I done been through some rough. I'm looking rough now. Look, and when it comes to, like, when I say commitment, it's a multiple level of commitment. It's like, right now, like the loctician I was going to, quit. Just like I'm retiring in the middle of the fucking, like, younger than me. It's like, how are you retiring? Like, you're like a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like in your 20s, and you talk about you retired, and then just like, well, retire for the rest of the year. And I mean, that's why I've been wearing this little stupid ass hat. This hat that also doubles as my hair holder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to wear this stupid ass hat, but I don't want to go find a new motherfucker to fucking do it. Like, you try to be committed to the people you with. She talking about she came back and then she retired real quick before I could make it. Like, so it's like, you know what I mean? It's not only a commitment to the style, it's a commitment to the people, because you don't want all kind of people touching your hair. Like, it's a thing, right? I don't care if you even just a hard, it's a thing. Some people not going to understand it because you can't understand it. It is what it is. I think if you've been on that journey, or, whether you jumped off of it, I think there's always a good reason when a person jumps off of it. It's something. Regardless, both angles are saying the same thing. Something to shake him with. He's changed up something, right? So if he's been good and he's working and everybody telling him he's getting better, what are you changing up? Why are you changing up for? Like, why? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? If he's telling me, from those things you saw, he's telling me, I'm focusing on the better games I played. I'm just in the behind, and he's laughing it off and he's kikiing and he's doing all that other weird shit. Like, there is something's not right. Something's gotten disheveled. Been saying it from the prior concussion. Like, something ain't been there. Like, the lights are on, maybe, but the elevator is like getting stuck. It's like halfway at the top. It's like, I'm not calling him. I did kind of call him stupid the other day. I did call him dumb the other day. I call that man stupid. A little slow. But anyway, it's just, to me, it's something. It's something. And is it any of my business? Probably not. But it's weird. But then again, too, y'all young niggas with these enhancements be killing me. Because I saw, like, the real video, like, when he went and got it done, when he cut it. I've made many allegations about TJ Stroud on this channel. And as of right now, he is not beating a single one of them. If you've been here, and again, like, I was the first, I'm telling you, I was calling him a gangster. I was like, this nigga a killer. Before he called himself a killer, he was the Bob. Like, rookie year, I'm telling you, because I observed these things. The nigga that was here the rookie year is not this dude. Like, people want him to get back to the rookie year, but he's going to be nothing. He's not doing any of the things that put him in that element. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, like, I don't understand how people think this is going to be a reversion to greatness or whatever. Again, everybody's entitled to their opinion. These are just mine. Yours are yours. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what y'all talking about. Let's see. You say there's a rumor that the Titans are trading Will. That's not happening. That ain't happening. Y'all think you think the Texans finna come up off state? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. JB, what's the motherfucking deal? Absolutely not happening. See, TD, I figured you out, man. I think your job is to just disagree with any takes I have. That's where we at now. You just determined to disagree with everything I believe in. I think that's your mission right now. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like, yeah, I'm a hater, baby. Oh, no, you say, yeah, man, we know, I think TD might be a certified honcho hater, man. What's the deal, man? But now, like, again, let's all bullshit to the side. Like, because we have to separate this. Like I said yesterday, you truly have to separate this. CJ Stroud, a young man, I want success. I want, like I say, if there is something that is truly plaguing at his soul, let me look at the wrong camera. There's something that's truly plaguing his soul, and he really needs to find that, and he really needs, to make those. I am hoping that he finds it truly. So just like I told you, pray for him like I pray for the rest of y'all in general, right? I'm not calling out specific names because they say y'all coming to you ain't pray for me last night. Y'all get the general prayer, right? Unless I just know you're going through something, you get the general prayer, right? That's part of being a member of South Station. You get to be included. It's terrible. He's gonna not be happy about that. You get included in the general honcho prayer. But no, man, like I said, like whatever he's going through as a man, I hope that he finds it, right? But the things that the things that he's dealing with as a football player, like, oh, I need this nigga to have this shit together. Like, your quarterback, the guy that's going to have to pay some money soon, I don't think you should pay, is going through some kind of existential crisis that nobody knows about, right? And if it's getting him closer to God, hey, do it, bro. But, they just do it on another team. So the thing I saw a lot of people talk about, right? And so let me talk about this, though. So here's the other aspect of it that I saw a lot of people, and a lot of people have been paranoid about. I think I got the image. I might not have. See if y'all can see it. I got these horses on my lock screen. They've been on here since like 2 or 3 phones. I don't know how they ever got there in the first place. I've never seen these horses in my life. And people always ask, well, what kind of horses are they? I don't fucking know. I don't know these horses. These are not personal horses to me. These are just random horses that popped up on my shit. And I don't even recognize them half the time. Where's the picture? Shout out to Ricky D, because he brought it to my attention. Shout out to Beyond the Funny Nigga. Shout out to Ricky D, because they brought it to my attention, right? And I'm gonna read what it says in the caption, because I don't have a picture on my phone. See Texans content popping up and shit. So the caption, it says, and there's a little PS at the bottom too. Okay, bet. Nah, they gonna play no music, gonna get me fucking up. I just got back in the YouTube program, trying to get my shit taken away. Playing music. Fuck wrong with you? So the guy, I guess he's with his believer Mike or somebody else. I don't know. Anyway, so it says, got a chance to chat about our Lord today with CJ Stroud. What a humble, God-fearing young man, so respectable and kind. CJ, I'll continue to pray for you and your journey with Christ as you navigate through the professional sports industry, right? May you continue to glorify God using your platform and be a pillar to the ones around you. I rebuke the temptation from the devil to interfere in your walk with Jesus. I pray the blood of Christ covers you and your family. The Holy Spirit guides and protects you. Thank you, Father, for using CJ to testify. Basically a prayer. His faith will not go unseen. Let him go to mercy. Anyway, gives the whole thing, mighty name Yeshua. P.S. This is the part that everybody was upset about. People were hitting me up about and telling me about is P.S. Bring him to the Rams when Stafford leaves. Thank you. Some people feel like there has been some Easterby shit going on. Not quite that, right? Like, what is? I'm about to start a new Texans arc. Y'all know all the storyline, all the crazy storylines start up in the sauce, and it just becomes a thing for the whole season. I gotta figure out what is the deal with preachers and the Texans and what's the proper term they use for them? I can't think of the name they use them. Not the pastor, not the preacher. It's another word they use, especially when they come in like on Sundays just to do the little prayer for the team. But yeah, a lot of people are upset about that little comment, right? Because people take it very serious. They take the sports world very serious. And the preacher, somebody you're confiding in, it seems like he went and had a talk with this guy, and it's none of my business what they talked about. It's just my concern that obviously there's something major going on. Like, because this prayer, I won't say it seems extremely specific. It's vague, but it's some things that he's talked to him about that are concerning him, dealing with his profession, dealing with things and temptations within the profession, right? So he actually had to say that there's something that is concerning him, something that is bothering to this person. Now, I don't take the bring him to the Rams thing seriously. I take it as a joke, but at the same time, I think it's an ill-timed joke. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's an ill-timed joke. And personally, if we're going to swap it out, I'd trade him for Herbert. I've been saying it since the Steelers game. Get rid of this nigga, bring in goddamn Herbert, right? Because the thing about Herbert ain't never had no defense like that. Yeah, he might have had turnovers. He might have had all that other stuff, but if the defense would give him the ball back, like ours can, or like ours has. Like, that's the difference between CJ and everybody. Like, everybody, well, I don't like to talk about the white quarterbacks like that. The white quarterbacks ain't have defenses that said, okay, hey, CJ, you fucked up. Try again. Hey, CJ, you fucked up. Try again. CJ, please. Okay, we'll score one for you. Like, goddamn, come on. See, they didn't have that. They just fucked up and it just looked ugly. CJ fucked up and had give me's and here's and come on, try again. Come on, you know what I mean, with the stick. Do something. He had that going on. White dudes were carrying their teams. CJ didn't carry this team all fucking year. That's why I say, it ain't the same shit. We look for a lot of shit to complain about, but that wasn't one of them. Anyway, he's obviously dealing with something, and I do. As a human being, I pray he finds it. As a football fan of the Houston Texans, I hope he fucking finds it before OTAs, right? And like gets it, embraces it and runs with it and gets it together, right? And going into that, and then hopefully there's a quarterback competition, right, as well. Like, I don't know what it is, because he's been on the Chrysler thing. He's just on his journey. But he's been on the Chrysler thing for years now. Remember, he caught a bunch of flack for saying, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ on the podcast, on the Monday night game or one of them primetime games, and everybody like, oh my God, he said Jesus, and went crazy, right? Kept the dreads for a long time. They're like, what is this new element of faith, or what is the new thing that is causing you to turn? Like, I look into stuff deeply, maybe I do. I look into people's behaviors in the way that y'all look into analytics and weird ESPN correlations. You know what I'm saying? So I just have a lot of concerns about it. Like, this action right now, after all things, did all the talk get to? I think it would get to anybody. And I think he tried to show some resolve, maybe. I was really not happy with the way he described not having to be super. Like, I think there's some conflicts. I don't think he's a bad dude, man. I really don't. I think as a person, he's a I don't know. Excuse me. I don't really seem like he just got a lot of personality. Like, I think he just, the young and dumb thing, but I don't know. I think he's wavering in between something, and I hope he finds it. But I hope he finds it before next season, because if not, trade that nigga. I gotta understand. I don't look at these motherfuckers. I look at these motherfuckers like assets, and I know it's fucked up. Like, I know it's fucked up. Unless you're like really, really good, then we want to keep this asset for a long time. He's a sports team, man. I've been a fan of this team longer than nigga damn near been alive. I'm not gonna take a preference over a player over the overall outcome of the fucking team. Just not gonna happen. Excuse me. Now, what were we saying? It was something else. But yeah, that thing, that whole preachy McReachy thing. Like, I don't overly look into it. I don't look into it too much and think it's like a sign that he told him I want to be traded or anything like that. If so, that's a stupid move by CJ. But I just think it's a situation where he's got some problems, bro. Like, I don't know. We just got to chill. We just got to chill. We can only say, hold on one second. We can only tell what's happening. We only know what happens after it happens. Give me 34 seconds. Give me a small hunch-up break. Give me 34 seconds. All right, my apologies. Thank you for waiting. If you did wait, if you left, well, we're going to talk about your ass because you left. We're going to hurry up and talk about you now. Whole ass nigga before you get back and then come back, see if the nigga came back. Anyway, like I was saying, the whole thing is that, man, it's not just me. I think I'm starting to see other people say it too, right? I know you got CJ diehards. I know people who've been following for a long time. I don't have that relationship. I just want a motherfucker who wins, right? I want somebody who's going to bring success to the team. A quarterback especially, because most of the quarterbacking there's a lot of people who can throw the ball. There's a lot of people who can throw the ball accurate. There's a lot of people who can throw the ball far, right? What separates good quarterbacks from bad quarterbacks is between the ears. You know what I'm saying? And the level of intelligence. Like, I told you right now, that S2 score whooping CJ ass. Right? It's kicking the shit out of his reputation because it just don't look good. You said at this point he can have the snowiest of bunny. I just need to see him. Man, look. So, let me tell you two things that happened. So my mom, she watches Texans games randomly. She's not like a Texans fan. She ain't like a sports fan like that. She's way more religious. But she'll watch the game, so she's like, oh, who's that old boy, such, such, such. She's like, whatever. She saw all the flag, how everybody talking crazy about him. And she don't have social media. So that's crazy. All right, she don't even be on no Facebook, none of that. She's like, yeah, I see everybody talking about that boy. So I sent her a picture of him with the new haircut. And I was telling her he looks like a character from a cartoon. I said, shut the fuck up. He looks like a character from a cartoon I used to watch, right? And y'all all know, y'all been putting in the comments. I didn't see it until y'all put that shit in the comment. And when I seen, oh my God. That shit killed me. That shit's so fucking true. He looks like Doug, right? So, she's like, what is Doug? You know what I mean? She ain't know what it was. Like, she's like, who's Doug? Is this the boy? Is his name Doug? I'm like, no, that's CJ. I'm like, here, I'm going to send you a picture of Doug. I sent her a picture of Doug. My mama damn near dropped the phone, laughing. Right, like, just because the nigga look like Doug. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be for real. It's like that with anybody, though. Like, anybody, you think about a partner you ain't seen in a long time who's, like, had long hair and then they cut it, or the dude has, like, a long-ass beard and then he cuts the beard and, it just looks different. So somebody in there gonna be like, nigga, Hunter, you just ate a shrimp, nigga. You be eating them sea roaches. Yeah, in the Bible, don't. That's why I say it's different levels to this. There's some of you who are much more religiously intense than I might be, right? I understand it. I get it. Shrimp be good as hell, man. You feel me? You need a patty, man. Look, get a little mayonnaise on your elbow. That's what honestly. Look, I know some folks in here who get mad when I start talking about certain racial things. Right, I know some people don't like my takes on some of that shit. CJ they need to go find him a nice Caucasian, young lady. She need to be can't be a blonde, definitely not a natural blonde though. So settle down. You know what? All bullshit to the side. All bullshit to the side. But she did that. My mom asked me that because she asked if she thought he was gay. She was like, she's like, do you think that maybe he liked playing for the other team? Like, she ain't gonna say it rude because she don't cuss and stuff like that. Latina burn his ass. H-Town, that's what I'm saying. Like, H-Town, he can't handle no black chick from H-Town. That nigga be broke. And played out, broken. Yeah, they can't now. That's why he like them LA girls. But Latina, I think it's a little too spicy for him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be able to handle that either. And then a nice Caucasian lady who will make him like peach cobbler and shit. But my mom asked that. I'm like, I don't think he is. But because he's just like, he's yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like it's wild. Some of those incidents, like when he cried like that, again, I've never seen nobody, and again, maybe, hey, I gave him the benefit of the doubt because I said, okay, maybe he is becoming a leader. He understands that every ball he throws is another nigga's paycheck. It's the way this man feeds his family. It's the way he gets his family out of a history of debt. Even though most niggas burn their money up and everybody go back broke pretty soon, they were just talking about, remember when that nigga used to be in the league? That was cool for a couple of years. But, like he knows these things affect contract. I'm thinking, okay, cool, he's a leader. He just was real soft. But see, only reason I won't entertain that because y'all ain't gonna talk about my boy Tank like that. Now look, I told you we get a nigga from U of H, this is what we needed. Y'all ain't gonna talk about my boy Tank. I'm not even gonna entertain the insinuation. You know what I'm saying? Whatsoever. You say Nico go word? Let's see, I don't be knowing. I didn't know like that Sting had got hooked up till I was informed in the Discord. I won't say how I was informed, but I was informed, and good for him. I already know that little nigga on mine. Trust me, look, he a cougar boy. I already know. Look, y'all might not know. That nigga Tank a cougar boy, man. Look. That shit started a long ass time ago. It shit started before some of y'all might even been born. But yeah, y'all be sleeping on y'all be sleeping on U of H for a long ass. Pete, shut the fuck up. No, don't sleep on a U of H nigga, man. You feel me? I'm not gonna say nothing, man. Man, look, man, I could tell y'all some shit. I can tell y'all some shit, but y'all don't be believing a nigga anyway. But yeah, man, I can see that. I could definitely, because I used to know some entertainers back in the day, and it was like some of y'all favorite rappers be in there, like that shit therapy. But anywho. So don't count the players out too. They probably just don't even know the player. Like they be knowing the rappers. They don't be knowing the players half the time until everybody else start. Oh, look at so and so. But I know you're a wild boy. I can tell. But yeah, man. So it's like with CJ, maybe he's one of those dudes that needs to have a kid. Like he might be one of those dudes that needs to have a kid, like settle down, have a child, and have a purpose for the child. Because there's a lot of men that just don't find their purpose till they have a kid. I've heard a lot of men say, man, having a kid changing. I don't personally think that worked for me. Yeah, it wasn't my forte, so I was like, no. But I've heard men say, hey, having a child made me realize, my purpose as a man, I got to be a provider, I got to be this, I got to be that. It helped them get their mind together, help them get out of that childish, immature phase, right? So maybe that's what he needs. Maybe I don't know. Like I truly feel like he's searching for something, and it ain't a fucking Super Bowl ring. You don't feel like right now. Like I believe that. And it should be, hear me out, it should be But I'm just saying as a fan or whatever, however you want to look at it, like, I believe he's at a crossroad. And right now he would take his faith over the football, right? And if your faith is real, you should. Right? If your faith is real, then yeah, you absolutely should. But I've been saying like this, like, it just feels like I don't think his heart is in it. Right? Like I think he's out there, but I don't think his heart is in the game of football. It feels like watching him, he's going through the motions. He's going through the things that he knows he's supposed to do, but his heart is like elsewhere, or his mind is elsewhere. Like, you ever drove down like a long ass road or drove from somewhere that you've driven 1,000 times, and you kind of get on your way, and then before you know it, you back at the house. You don't even realize you just drove the whole way, like, because you're so used to doing that. It's almost like how he's doing. He's just going through the motions. You know what I mean? Like, definitely agree on that. He definitely got to cut that too. Like, I think that's part, like, and that can be a thing. Like I told you, a lot of young black men, you see it in the NFL. You see it in the NBA. A lot of these motherfuckers that don't have girlfriends, you don't see girlfriends around, moms replace that. And they be so busy trying to keep the little bras away because in reality, it's not for the well-being of the son, it's the well-being of their pocketbooks. I'm not saying that about CJ. I really don't know her. But I've seen some, and you could tell, like, yeah, she wants y'all little bras out the picture because mama want that paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm telling you, like, and if he's done with the game and if he's tired of the game and he don't love it no more, I can't fault anybody, but I wouldn't force somebody, to do something that they don't want to do. Right? And if it was for him to quit, it would be a huge decision. All right, it would be a huge decision to say that I'm going to quit playing football. So again, either way, you got futures, you got people's careers on the line. You know what I'm saying? Not just on the field, off the field as well. And I'm not saying I think he wants to quit. I just think he's in a crossroad. And to me, he's doing every little thing he can. Like, to me, again, maybe he want to clean up his image. I don't think he has a bad image. I don't think he's looked at as a bad guy. He just kind of came across a little losery after fucking it up. I don't know that one. We read Mystical's first diary. I don't know what that means. What's up, Trill? What's the motherfucking deal, man? Man, but I don't know. But see, this is what I'm saying. Like, he don't got the whole power. Like Deshaun had the whole power. Like, he should have been fucking with them hoes, but them hoes ain't throwing him off track, like, until it got legal. You know what I'm saying? I guess they did. Peanut, shut up, nigga. This is my joke. I tell my jokes. But Deshaun was out there hooping with Mia Khalifa. Remember? He say, DC girls say, appreciate the super sauce, super chat, love. He said, I don't think he's grown up yet, so his heart isn't in it. Once he stops sharing that. Hold on. Is that a double entendre? That might be the first super chat double entendre. Shout out to D Skill. Oh, I'm not a bad person. I'm just not a good person. Oh man, bro. That nigga wore. You know what? Look, hey, that might be why he sticks so close. They just stay in the same closet. It's just like, fuck, we might well live. We wear the same clothes. But he might be straight when he stopped wearing his normal clothes. That's funny as shit. If you think about it, you got to really think about it. And it works on two different levels. That shit funny as shit. But appreciate the super saucy, super chat love. Fofo, what's the motherfucking deal, man? Yeah, and I saw that thing about Antonio Pierce too. Peanut, get out. Scrams, get out. You can't have fish. You probably can, but you can't have my fish. I got a problem. I'm hungry. Bitch, I ain't ate all day. I don't be meaning to be rude and shit, but this the sauce is how it go. You got to get it while it's fresh. If it start getting cut, don't be the same. Like, you can reheat the shit. Shit don't be the same. You know what I'm saying? And don't throw it in the microwave. Microwave be fucking shit up. Like, I tried the air fryer. Air fryer cool. The oven is the best. The oven just takes so long to reheat, but it's the best, right? Air fryer is cool. Don't get me wrong. Air fryer is cool for reheating. Microwave fucking sucks ass, bro. It's the worst. Let me see. You say someone needs to dive deep into his life. Man, like, my thing is, I don't know. It's almost like, I think somebody said that he recently apologized and his pops and got cool. I want them to start beefing again. If that's gonna make him play more angry and better, like, let start beefing again, nigga. Like y'all let's do something. Something needs to happen. All right. I need somebody who's ready to go to war. But like, I don't know. Like I said again, I don't hate the kid. I just don't think the kid has to. Like, I think he really craves and wanting to go home and be back in LA. I really think that's where he would prefer to be. I truly believe that. Like, I think he wants to lead this team and, have success. And, you want to do right by the relationships that you've built. But the air fryer, exactly. Air fry, French fry, they do be good. They do. I ain't gonna lie. Depends on which kind, but they will snap them back. But I don't think he's comfortable here. I don't know if it, like I said, I don't know. And again, if a quarterback needs all that to be successful, he need to be at home and he need, this, that, and the third, then maybe he's just not the guy. Maybe just not the guy, right? But again, the attitude he had the rookie year, what was he going on the podcast saying? He said, I'm a killer, I'm a gangster, he was talking big shit. You're not going to get that if the guy now is being Mr. Humble and being Mr. Polite, and I'm not cussing, and I'm not knocking that as a life choice. I'm not hating on that as a life choice. I commend it. I truly do. But you think that same attitude is going to translate into the same attitude that he had his rookie year? He thought he was big bad. He thought he was top 3, right? He thought he was top 3. I know people say, he said he put himself number 3 on that list. I said he was top 3. The CJ was balling. The CJ that was balling is the CJ that was big dog and Caleb Williams, right? Hey, come here. I'm talking to that nigga acting like he been in the league 20 years and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a couple of rings. Like, that's the nigga who was balling, and then after that, it went downhill. The guy who's been showing, that's what I want to see, but he's not going in that direction. That's what I'm saying. Like, people saying, he's cutting his hair off and he's looking clean cut. Okay, well, he's becoming clean cut. He was what y'all call it, swaggy. I don't know what the new slingo is. I know some of it. I don't know all of it. But the nigga had the swag. The nigga had a look about him. You know what I'm saying? Now you're kind of getting into this new look, getting into your new old look, and now you're going to be humble, and now you're going to be like, it's a bunch of little changes. I'm not going to stop cussing. And I'm not saying that, look, again, I keep talking, I refer to Brian Dawkins. But he ain't no Brian Dawkins. That shit is in you, not on you. You can't teach a motherfucker that shit. You can't learn that shit. So I just fear. And again, if I'm wrong, please, I encourage everybody to come back. Oh, that nigga balled out. You stupid as fuck. You was wrong as hell, because guess what? If that's the case, that means my fucking team is winning. So it's a win-win for me. Right? Like, I'll take the crow. I know I need to bring the crow back. I ain't put the crow up in here in a while. I'll take the crow. If this nigga balls out and he didn't got it together and he's, right. So maybe that is. Maybe he needed to hone it in, right? Maybe he needed to hone it in to harness his full potential. Maybe that's the case, right? Maybe he needed to meditate. Maybe he needs something like, I don't know. I want him to be successful. I just don't believe he can be successful in Houston. That's where I'm at. Like, that's my whole take on it. And then that's the train I'm on. I don't think, I know they say sacks affected him in his second season, but I don't think it was that bad to the point where, like, he shouldn't have been shell-shocked, because, again, like I say, even though you were still having moderate success. And then to see this game, you were getting protected. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know the stats. visually, it looked like he had way more time this year to sit back and throw and make decisions than last year. We know the sacks were cutting less than half, if I'm not mistaken. But the statistics were on par. Like, to me, if you're getting better protection, you're having more time to throw, you've gotten younger talent that can make plays on the ball. The only thing that was hindering you was that your run game definitely regressed, right? But that's not a you thing. It's just who you're handing the ball off to. Now, I know that the run game can take pressure off the passing game. I get you. I got that. But to me, there should have been, even with the missing, like there should have been a slight statistical improvement, right? And you saw basically what you got last year. That tells me that's about who he is. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like that's who he is. Because again, we can talk about early on in the season, line looked like shit. There was a bunch of pieces moving. Once they got those pieces right, it was solid. Right? Early in the season, you had a bunch of young guys still kind of figuring out the offense. They started to get it down later in the season. And they were making plays. Running game, I felt like it was a slight improvement as the line kind of got better, but it wasn't a noticeable improvement. You saw the running game look a little bit better in later games than it did early on. But I'm not going to sit here and say it got markedly better as the season got on. It looked a little bit better later than it did early on, right? To me, CJ should have shown you something, right? Up the number of touchdowns, the passing percentage, like, and again, like I say, even in that game, you threw the ball. What I think was it 47 in that one? I think it was 47 in that one. I mean, it was less than 50%. So it's just bigger than just the interceptions. You know what I mean? It's that's why I say it's like, I know people say, well, can't you look better in the second half? Yeah, maybe. There was too much damn. Like, of course you look better in the second half when you throw 4 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, to me, it's they've improved everything around CJ already. Right? Like, it's an improvement of what he had. And I know we got Tunsil disagreeers probably. But across the board, the end of this season, what he had, in my opinion, other than, like I said, running back, is better than what you came in with. But it didn't look anything like that. And I'll say, we can talk about play calling. Play calling wasn't as bad. That's a convenient, like, we love to use that as a convenient. Play calling was not that bad. Like, it wasn't bad. Play calling didn't lose you games, right? Time management may have caused you some issues. But play calling did not lose you games. Execution did. Play calling didn't lose you games, right? And again, like I said, Kelly got better. To me, it's just, this is why I harp on this so much. There's other pieces. But to me, it's when you look at the late in the season, when you look at what was going on, it was noticeable who the problem was, man. You know what I mean? Right. Exactly. And then, but he was down, we could talk about that. Well, the one thing you never felt like you saw an improvement, you might have saw a good game from. He made a great play this game that, didn't lose us the game. Well, CJ, you didn't feel like you've seen a significant improvement in any aspect of his game, right? When everything around him, every situation that you could work around him has been improved. Like I said, you got him more weapons, you got him younger weapons, young guys who can make explosive plays. You got him better protection, move Pete up. And gave him time in the pocket. It shouldn't look the same as if you're taking 30 sacks, it shouldn't look the same as when you're taking 70 sacks. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, your statistics shouldn't look the same. Like, to me, there's a factor there that you have to attribute, and to me, that factor is CJ. But it is what it is. Just an hour mark. I didn't realize I've been talking for. I've been eating on the fish and It just, in the left side of my mind. But this is what we're going to do. I'm debating. I'm 50-50. It's 7 o'clock. We do dens at 9. If you see something by 8:30, we're going to go in the den. We'll be live in the den. If not, then we'll just do the den tomorrow as scheduled. So I got some more I want to talk about. We talked about last night, but I kind of want to do the dating apps topic tonight. So I'm debating on that. I'm debating on if we're gonna cover that one tonight. So if you want a little bit different conversation, a little bit outside of sports, or outside of Texas, outside of Houston, come join the den. Denshow.com will take you right there. Make sure you're following Sauce Sports on all the proper social media. Sauce Sports HTX on Instagram and Twitter, X, whatever you call it. Sauce Sports on Kick. Make sure you're following on Kick. I know some of y'all like, I don't want to get on another platform. I'm on Twitch already. Get on the Kick. Do it. Do it. You got to do it. If you want to talk sports and watch this nigga eat fish, that's where you need to be on the Kick, because that's where it go. That's where all the fish eating and the sports talk go down there. I think that's it. Bro, yeah, it was easy. It's easy pickings. I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to talk about that particular one. Hello, what's the motherfucking deal? Right. So, like I said, man, it's just a situation. Man, I went fishing a long time ago. I should have threw that motherfucking fish back, nigga. Oh my God. Like Patrice O'Neal, the fish jump in your goddamn boat. If y'all know the Patrice O'Neal about the fish jumping in your boat, and trying to throw it back, the same fish keep jumping in your boat. Yeah, that joke is me. Anyway, y'all be cool like y'all be cool. I'm finna eat the rest of my food, man. I thank y'all for showing up. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Friday. I should have some things in order. Shout out to everybody who joined the Discord. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all supporting the sauce. Man, I'm just, Peanut, I don't appreciate you, Peanut. You especially, of everything. But again, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m., that's when the sauce go live. I'm thinking we might, like I said, it's only an hour. We might jump in the den tonight, talk a little crazy for about an hour, and then hop in the Discord. But again, with that being said, I'm trying to reduce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Y'all are the freshest ingredients. You guys are what makes the sauce. I appreciate y'all. As always, it is my honor. It is my privilege. But more than anything, it truly is my pleasure to get to chop it up with y'all each and every time we go live. Y'all take care of yourselves. I expect to see y'all next stream. I'm out. Adios. Amigos. Arrivederci. Ciao. Buenos dias. Konnichiwa and susu and some other stuff. I don't need that's susu. That ain't even real.